This is a review for the Everlast MX facesaver headgear. This is a size large. I'm 6'1", 190 pounds, and when I measured my head, I was kind of towards the lower end of the size large spectrum. So I was expecting this to be to where I needed to tighten it up to fit on my head. But when I put it on, even though I have it stretched out, you see I had to miss a few of the eye holes to stretch it out enough. I still have to pull on it to get it down to my forehead. So it's a little tight for a large, but I got it on there. Velcro strap, which is a huge plus because I don't like messing with buckles. I think buckles are a bad idea. So after you put this Velcro strap on, you have this flap, which isn't a big deal. You can cut it, but there's nowhere to put the excess. You know, there's nothing to fold it over to keep it still. So if you catch a glancing blow, you know, I don't know, maybe it can come loose. Not a big deal. But then again, it's not a big deal to add a loop or something to secure this. The vision is excellent. I can see all the way to both sides. I can see a good deal up and down, you know, about what is expected for a facesaver headgear. But more importantly, just side-to-side vision is excellent. And that comes in handy when you're dodging. Maybe you want to shoulder roll a little bit, which you can sort of do in this headgear, because the frame only comes down to right here. So I can get my shoulder up to right there. Any facesaver is going to give you a hard time trying to do that. But this one's not as bad as some of the others that I've tried. The ears are too far forward. You see how they're kind of pushing my ears up on both sides. That probably has something to do with me not being able to close it all the way in the back right here. Because once if I pull that in, if I pull this in, let's say 3/4 of an inch, that would give me my ears the room they need to be comfortable. Although the padding around the ears I think should stick out a little bit more. There's not a lot there. And above the ear right here, there's no padding. The padding stops kind of even with the ear. You can see the crease right here. That's the crease. That's where the padding stops. So there's no padding here above the ear. There is padding behind the ear. I don't know if you guys can see this. There's some padding right here, but there's no padding between these 2 points. Can you see that? Yeah. So I'd add some padding up there as well. The padding they do have is very soft. I think it's too soft. I think if you are sparring light, this headgear would work very well, extremely well for light sparring. But if you were to catch a heavy shot, you would feel it because the padding's so soft and there's no middle layer of padding to, you know, kind of middle layer of like denser padding to kind of distribute the force. This is all soft, so if you get hit in one specific spot, you're going to feel it if it bottoms out in that one specific spot. And that soft padding is all over. Of course, it won't bother you here, but on the forehead, you would notice. There's some wrinkles here, which I saw that in the picture before I ordered this headgear, so I wasn't disappointed when I saw it. I was expecting it. I just would expect a $200 headgear to not have wrinkles, but that's just me. They could add a little bit of more padding in here to kind of fill it out. A little bit of denser padding, may I add, but let's see, what else did I want to say? I think that's about it. It's very comfortable to wear. Most of that has to do with the soft padding, but even if it was stronger, I think it would still be comfortable. The fit and finish is excellent. The stitching and whatnot, but just a few minor imperfections. Maybe add a buckle here, thicker padding here. more padding on the top of the head, denser padding throughout, and this headgear would be perfect. And that's my review of the, oh no, I want to do one more thing. This is the punch test. I want to make sure you guys see that. Now, if I catch a shot right in the middle, yeah, it might hit my nose, but I find that hard to believe. I don't think that's ever going to happen. And some people wear it kind of a little bit down in the back, a little bit up in the front. So at that point, if you wear it like that, you're not going to catch a punch. Although that invades your vision a little bit more down here. I wear mine with the bar in front of the mouth, so. And yeah, see, I can feel those punches pretty well. This is just a bag glove, so there's not a lot of padding, and I can feel exactly where, like, my knuckle would be hitting. So they need denser padding. Uppercut, if you get caught on the bar, not too bad. I mean, it moves it up. But the bar is very solid. I mean, because of the bar solid, it distributes the force. And yeah, that's the review of the Everlast MX headgear. I'll give you one last look. One thing I wanted to add was that I weighed each headgear. This headgear weighs 1 pound and 10 ounces. So 26 ounces. It's a little on the heavy side as far as headgears go, but that could be a plus or a minus because you get used to moving your head around in a heavy headgear. When you put on a lighter one to compete amateurly or none at all to compete as a professional, of course your head will be moving a lot quicker. So 26 ounces.